Good evening, everyone. It is October 15, beautiful day, I think. And tonight we're going to talk once again about the attributes of who God is. And we're going to talk about Jehovah the Father, Suri. And Suri in Hebrew is the Lord my rock. And that means he is unbending. It means he is solid. And no matter what happens in our life, it's not the first time he's seen it. When you're eternal, you've seen a lot of things. So it's found in 1 Corinthians chapter 10. Moreover, brethren, I do not want you to be unaware that all our fathers were under the cloud. What cloud? When the Israelites left Egypt, they congregated on the opposite side of the Red Sea. And by day they traveled by a cloud, and by night they traveled by a flaming fire in the sky. All passed through the sea. All were baptized into Moses in the cloud and in the sea. All ate the same spiritual food, and all drank the same spiritual drink. For they drank of a spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ. So how do we look at that? How can we see that? All that was spiritual food because it was all given to them by God. Even the quail were because they were complaining, and God says, all right, I'm going to give you guys so much quail you won't even be able to wade through it. And then you're going to beg me to stop sending quail. And that's what happened. You complain to God, and sometimes he'll be fit to be tied. Other times he appreciates what you're asking. Depends on how you ask. So remember that when you're talking to your parents. Remember when you're talking to your grandparents. Remember that when you're talking to your children. Remember how to ask, and to ask in love. There's a number of times in those 40 years in the desert that Israel asked with the wrong attitude. And the ground opened up, and in one case, over 13,000 people fell into Sheol, the wrong side of Sheol, and burned up. Well, but they still were there. Their spirits were, but their flesh was no longer. So as you know, we're at streetlightgr.com on Facebook, or you can find us at YouTube, Streetlight Ministries, Streetlight Bible Study 4006. And once again, this might be the most important thing we talk about every night, which is be a blessing to someone. Show them God's love. Be Christ in person. Let them see Jesus through you. That's what happened when Jesus was here. They saw the Father through Jesus. And let others be a blessing to you. I hope you got something from this tonight. And enjoy your evening, and we will see you in another week.